Welcome, Virgo, to your love reading for the week of the 2nd and 8th of March 2020. And here we're going to do a 3 bracket spread. So Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. We did have Ace of Swords come out in reverse, and then we have a Eight of Wands in reverse. And those energies try to come up, and I'm doing a 3 card spread here. And this is, I feel, for some of you in love, often this is being patient or sometimes it's reluctant to communicate to somebody, or if you have already, you don't want to keep doing that because it's like you already said certain things. You might be tired of saying the same thing repeatedly, and it's just, if you have disconnected from someone or you're waiting for them to come around, you're feeling good with the freedom that you might have. And even if you're not, sometimes it's being impatient, but the star is telling you to be optimistic about things changing for you in your love life, and you letting go of resentment and being able to release that energy, or release somebody that you've been holding on to, or the grudge that you might have with a particular person when it does come through, where you're not able to really communicate your emotions, which might be sometimes hard to connect with, as you are an earth sign. So you might need to, sometimes it's dig into different resources that you might have, so that you are able to connect with someone in an authentic way. So when the time is right, I feel a lot of you are going to be able to take up on certain chances or offers. And sometimes with the Three of Wands being there, you can see that person is looking out into newer territory. So you might just be doing your best to see what happens with a particular person, or see what happens in your love life. But I feel like this is an energy of feeling good about other things and focused on in different ways, but often forgiving somebody that may have hurt you. So that is a good energy for Monday and Tuesday, but there does seem to be a lack of communication though. Okay, so Monday and Tuesday is there. So for Wednesday through Friday, there does seem to be a repeat energy. I'm trying to pull out 3 cards, but I kind of forgot to pull out the 5th card with the 4th card, which is the 5 of Cups in reverse. So the Hierophant in reverse, we have the 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, and then the 5 of Cups in reverse. So to me, this is where a lot of you, you're not, even if you want to commit to somebody, or somebody wants to commit to you, it seems like you're not ready for that person because you still are connected to the past in some way, or a past person might come up in your mind, or they might come around and they might give you the attention that you desire from that person, but you're not, some of you might not be ready for someone new. Others of you, if you are ready for someone new, it seems to be like the other way around. Somebody may be still holding on to you and you're trying to get away from that person, but they still come around, and you're receiving attention from 2 different people, and you're like, I can't do that because someone else is still vying for my attention. And some of you might be feeling a bit heartbroken if you were to accept something from somebody else. So those are the scenarios I see there. But I feel either with family, because family, they butted in your relationship before, they caused some issues. This is you thinking about that. You're a bit angry or annoyed by that, even if it's a friendship circle, whatever that may have interfered in the connection. It's like you're thinking about that, but it's like you have attention coming towards you. You have people rallying around you for attention, or to connect with you in some way. So maybe some love offers from different people from your past as well, but often still having to let go of any kind of resentment that you may have been holding on to. So working through that process as well. So that is going to be Wednesday through Friday. It looks like you are not really wanting to truly commit or connect with someone right then and there, Wednesday through Friday. All right. So for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the Knight of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords, and then we have the 10 of Swords. So to me, this is an indication of taking space or taking time for yourself, either asking for it or just kind of just taking it and doing your own thing. I feel for some of you, you may even be dealing with someone younger and then someone a little bit older, but these seem to be 2 air signs, so this is the element that you're giving off. But I feel that there's a lack of communication going on. It's more of being in the mind, in the head, and then when you feel that you don't want to either talk to someone, or someone is not really open to communicating with you, there's this standoff thing, and there's either watching one another, or if you send a text out or something like that, it might not come back to you. So there are issues there with some of you. And if you feel betrayed, or you're feeling like you're neglected or stabbed in the back by somebody, that can lead to a lot of frustration, but there's nothing that you can really do about that but let that energy go. I feel this is like reading and learning something. You might even be watching some kind of movies, going out, and just very reluctant to really communicate. So you're really in your head. I always see a lot of Virgos remind me of air signs, of the way that they might be thinking, how they might communicate, and that's what it reminds me of, though. But all of that energy is there. So a bit of a tough maybe weekend, but there are opportunities to take some time for you. And for a lot of you, even if you feel ill, there could be something like that going on as well, where some of you are just, somebody is kind of just watching and they're not really coming forward and communicate and maybe be around you. Those are the things I pick up spiritually. As a medium, I know that there are spirits and things around, but even just sometimes it's just people, and they might just watch you and maybe be into you, but they don't come forward and communicate in the way that you would like to. When you want to get things done, be clear with the romantic opportunities that might be there. So there may be a child involved in your situation as well. It's just showing up. So that's going to be your weekend. I feel the advice here is to have a good time, find fun where you can, really enjoy yourself, and be stay away from anything that might be too negative, because this can lead to the frustration that you might give off. It could lead to injury, whether this is emotional baggage that you're holding on to or whatever. Sometimes getting frustrated, not cutting yourself when you're cutting something, breaking something when you're too volatile in your own mind. You could fall and hurt yourself. Whatever it is, be careful of that. Find that balance, and have a good one, and I wish you the best. And again, you can always go to the website, well, not the website, you can email me if you would like a private or personal reading for you. So have a good one.